Başka bir şey için gelmedi.
Kaçtılar, kaçtı. Kocasına kaçtı.
Diyanet'in yeri ise burada
Tamam.
You're recording me.
Yeah,
This is not.
yeah,
This is
I
not,
have a right to record you.
But you're
this
not
is a
allowed
public
to.
street. Yes, I am.
You are
This
not.
is the United States.
Okay,
this is
but
not
I mean,
Turkey.
This is personal. I live
No, it
also
doesn't
here. You
matter.
cannot
This
record
is the
without
United
without
States.
getting permission from you.
No,
cannot
you don't
record.
need
This is,
permission in the United States.
Doesn't matter.
You're in a public street.
I'm
I'm telling you, you don't need
live in this
permission.
country. Not allowed.
Yes, I can.
Because
There's no law. What
you
law
know,
are you talking about?
What law
are you talking about?
What law
What law are you
talking?
talking about?
There's supposed to be a speaker coming from Turkey to talk about the family life in foreign countries, and you know, actually they are from different cults. They claim that they are, you know, good persons, good people, but you know, unfortunately they have a very bad record. So you know, we don't believe that they are qualified to talk about the good.
Is this a pro-government group?
Yes, they are.
And what is their position? That's the AKP?
Yeah, AKP, yes. Behind these are the supporters of AKP's policies.
And what are their policies that you disagree with?
Security, these are not, you know, defending security. They want the pro-Islamic management or governance. So the other party wants secularism. So, you know, women's rights, human rights, and everything. Here, you know, I don't think that they have this kind of issues.
We are not against a
No,
religious
we're
society.
also religious,
but we are,
you know.
yeah.
We defend our, but you know, religious is between God and individual. So you know, nobody can interfere in between.
It's between individuals
So-
and you know.
Well, how is
They're kind of, you know, pro-Islamic, and you know, they want to change everything into Sharia. It's a kind of, you know, Sharia. There's a foundation. It's called
Ensar.
Ensar
Yeah.
Foundations. Actually, recently there was a rape scandal in
More than 46 children
was raped.
studied in these Ensar schools. They were basically, you know, raped by a teacher actively working in this, you know, foundation, Ensar Foundation. And the director of this foundation was a physician lady, and I'm a physician. I'm wondering about, you know, how come a physician can lead such an organization. That's why I'm here to talk to her. But we learned that, you know, somehow she ran away, and we're not here to fight with anyone else. Just we like to understand what are they thinking.
Yani sayeden bir sürtüşme çıksın diye değil. Fakat şey yapacağız. Yani sizin için değil. Siz için
Kusura bakmayın. Buraya geliş nedeniniz provokasyon. Hepsi de belli. Yüzün üzerine belli. Ben bunu kabul ediyorum. Fakat kapımız açık.
Güzel, teşekkür ederiz. Biz de,
Buyurun.
bakın biz de
Yani
teşekkür
yarım
ediyoruz
saattir
o konuda.
kaydediyorsunuz. Sanki bir şey varmış gibi.
O bilmez, o Amerikalı.
Okay. You have been recorded for half an hour as if there's
O Amerikalı.
something, right?
Nereden biliyorsunuz?
I don't know what's happening there.
You stick
Are you
the
going to have a government minister?
no, you stick the camera to people's face and expect people to react normally, right? Yeah. False.
What's going on here?
Nothing was going on. Until you showed up, nothing was going on.
O sizin kulaklıklı arkadaşınız Alman köpeği diye kamerasını açıp buraya gelip de böyle şey bağırması o şey olmadı mı?
Ben savunmuyorum.
O zaman anlaştık.
Ben savunmuyorum.
O zaman
Fakat
anlaştık.
sizin kamerayı böyle yüzüne sokup da insanlara bağıra çağıra gözleriniz böyle parlaya parlaya konuştuğunuz
Onun
zaman
sebebi Alman köpeği diye gelmesi.
Baştan siz başladınız. He started first recording, right?
I don't even know if I don't think he was even here when we were
He
here.
started recording first. As if there is something wrong. What's going on here? He said. I said nothing was going on until you showed up.
Well, because it was a public meeting invited by the ex-minister of Turkey.
Nobody said that this address was where the speech is going to take place. It's not. This is not announced. There's no event here.
The event was in the hotel, and we learned from there that the event was going to be here.
We're here today to ask questions to ex-family minister, Dr. Sema. They're here today as a part of their campaigning for the approaching referendum in April. They passed a law in 2008 to make it illegal for political parties for campaigning overseas to Turkish citizens. They're here today against that law that passed. The reason for us gathering here is to ask her, take this opportunity in the original location, the hotel, but they canceled the event because we believe they're afraid of these questions. And these questions are such as the approaching referendum is supposed to switch Turkish system from parliamentary to a presidential system. There is no government in the world that has benefited from this switch. Why would that help Turkey to become a more prosperous country? We would ask that question. We would ask them the question of how come they can use the government's resources while their opponents don't have this privilege. We would ask her the question of what she did back in the day when a mother's who had 11 children and who was dead, and her body was left on the ground for a whole week. And what did she do as the family minister back at that point? We would ask her her comment. This is a comment she made. I'm sorry to verbalize this, but she said that a child being raped once may not constitute a rape, may not be a problem. So we were going to ask her how many times does it have to happen for a child's rape to constitute a problem in her mind. So these were questions that we were going to ask her. Unfortunately, we couldn't find her here. We couldn't find her in the original location. So we were here to let the people know our intention and our questions. Thank you so much for all coming.
So,
Any questions, comments?
Do you think there's going to be a democratic election in Turkey? And what do you think about the banning of these Turkish politicians in Europe? They've been banned there and prevented from speaking.
In current state in Turkey is in Turkish is called olağanüstü hal. It means extreme measures, martial law. As of now, in Turkey there is martial law, olağanüstü hal in Turkish, which means by definition no election can or may be democratic because the voices of the opposition is not heard. People and their representatives are jailed as we speak. The parliamentarians are in jail. It's very easy to put someone in jail today because of the martial law system. So it's very difficult to argue it's going to be a democratic elections.
And Gulen, the people here charged everyone here being Gulen who are opposing them. Is that what's going on with that?
It is very easy right now to claim anyone is a Gülen member these days. So what's happening now is Turkish government is framing every single person who they want to put in jail by claiming that they're a member of the Gülen movement. It's the easiest movement to join. All you have to do is oppose AKP and they'll frame you as a Gülenist. No one here that I personally know, almost everyone here is a Gülenist. I think it's prosperous that they make those claims.
Came here to ask some questions that ex-minister from family and social life. During her time, there were tons of scandals. Also, we observe here, I'm not going to add anything to what Buğra said, but we observe here, they remove Fethullah Gülen movement from their support position. Now they are replacing another religious organization to support their existing in different countries. Here is Süleymancılar and Menzilciler. They have a religious space here. They pray and then they do all the religious activities there. And then that lady, ex-minister, would be here to do this speech, but she disappeared.
And I mean, what do you think of the AKP government? I mean, there was a coalition with Gulen previously.
Yes.
Do you think they want a fundamentalist society where there's no secular rights?
Well, definitely, but right now, not only that, they also combine religious with the ethnic base structure. So this is like a totally totalitarian system approach in Turkey. If they pass a new constitution and if they get yes for Erdogan, we will face, all the world will see what is the totalitarian regime in the world after 50 years, 60 years.
And the teachers and who've been fired, the academics and public workers, what is going on in Turkey with this purge?
This is a typical thing. Totalitarian system never need any intellectual people. First, as you may see in Trump regime, same thing. Anti-intellectualism is the number one thing happens when the totalitarian regime step in the political life. Same thing happening, and then that was another question we would ask that lady. Over 100,000 teachers fired, laid off, and same thing, academicians jailed or somehow they laid off. They have families, they have kids. Who's gonna support their family life? And then she's here talking about the family and then democracy. This is bullshit. That's all.
Ben buraya özellikle birkaç soruyu sormak için geldim.
I came here to ask specifically a couple of questions.
Ama maalesef halka davet edip de muhatap olmadan kaçtılar diyorum.
I'm saying that they invited everybody, but then they ran away.
Soracağım soru çok basitti aslında.
I was going to ask a very simple question.
Bakanlığı döneminde onlarca çocuğa, yüzlerce kadına yapılan cinsel taciz ve tecavüze karşı ne yaptı?
While she was the minister, what did she do for hundreds of women and more than 50-60 kids that were sexually assaulted? What did she do when she was a minister?
Çünkü kadından ve aileden sorumlu bir bakan olarak kendi döneminde 57 yaşındaki Tayyip İnan'ın cenazesinin ve 11 çocuk annesi sokak ortasında bir hafta bırakılmasına nasıl göz yumduğu.
And how did she, as a minister of family, allowed a 51-year-old woman with 11 children to be killed and her body to be left on the street for more than 11 days? 11 days on the street.
Ya 11 çocuk. Ve bağlı bulunduğu, milletvekili olduğu, bugünkü Türkiye Cumhuriyeti'nin hükümet görevini üstlenen bu partinin içinde bir anda KYK'larla bir gecede işlerine son verilen insanların aile hayatlarını nasıl değerlendirdiği.
And how is she now valuing the lives of hundreds of people who were fired from their jobs with the government decree, and how is she valuing the loss of their jobs and what their families are going through?
Bugün başta akademisyen Nuriye Gülmen'in başlattığı Veli Saçılık ve diğer kamu emekçilerinin sadece işimi istiyorum, aşımı istiyorum deyip her gün Ankara'da pankart açmalarından dolayı yaklaşık 120 gündür her gün gözaltına darp edilerek alınıyorlar. Bu insanları terörist olarak görmelerindeki neden ne?
Why are they seeing those government workers who for the last 120 days have been demonstrating on streets with placards saying, I want my job back, I want my income back, and they have been beaten by the police and arrested every single time in the last 120 days?
Sadece bunları sormak için geldik ama maalesef muhatap bulamadık. Sorularımızı
We came here just to ask these questions, but unfortunately she wasn't anywhere around to answer the questions.
And who do you think the government at this point represents? Who does government represent, the AKP government? And do you think, who does Erdogan represent at this
Bu
point?
sırada Erdoğan ve AKP devleti kimi temsil ediyor?
halkı temsil etmedikleri kesin.
It's sure that they are not representing the people.
Son olarak belki bu yöntemle sizlerin aracılığıyla sorularımız kendilerine ulaşır. Orada mücadele eden insanların terörist olmadıklarını, aile ve çocuk geçirmekle sorumlu olduklarını görürler ve insanlara, insan haklarına uygun bir şekilde umarım davranırlar.
maybe through you can send these questions to them, and they would be able to maybe answer these and know that these people were not terrorists and they are just working people.
And what do you think the end game is of the government as far as the election and the military repression that they're taking?
Türkiye'deki askeri baskı ve hükümetin baskısının son amacı ne? Nasıl bir oyun oynuyorlar?
Bence o kadar köşeye sıkıştılar ki her çıkan sesi bastırmak ve büyük bir korku içindeler. Ve korkuyu baskıyla ve korkuyla kapatmaya çalışıyorlar. Varabilecekleri bir nokta.
They are squeezed so much, they are cornered so much that they believe they can suppress any kind of opposition by violence.
Do you have any friends who are teachers or public workers who've been purged in Turkey or journalists?
Hiç öğretmen ya da gazeteci arkadaşlarınız tanıdığınız var mı işlerinden atılan?
İsimlerini az önce saydım. Nuriye Gülmen,
Nuriye Gülmen,
Veli Saçılık,
Veli Saçılık.
Acun Karadağ,
These are the people that
Acun
I
Karadağ
know.
ve şu an aslında ismini hatırlayamadığım rahat yüzlerce insanı söyleyebilirim ve bu insanlar her gün ama her gün bir de Betül Celep. Her gün eylem yapıyorlar. Yaptıkları eylem silahlı bir eylem değil. Yaptıkları eylem saldıran bir eylem değil.
And many hundreds of people that I cannot remember the names now, but these people are on the streets every day. They are not terrorists. They are not making an armed struggle. They are just there asking for their jobs back.
Ve sırf bu insanlar için, Teyber İnan için, 2 aylık bebeğiyle kurşunlarla öldürülen kadın için, her şeyden öte ne olursa olsun vajinasından bir kadını vuran bir sisteme karşı olmak için hayır diyorum.
I am saying no to the referendum for the women who have been shot, especially shot from her vagina to extract more terror. That's why I am saying no to this referendum.
Konuşmak isteyen var mı? Ben yapayım mı deklarasyonumuzu? Peki, yapıyorum arkadaşlar. Bugün Türkiye eski Aile ve Aile Bakanı diyeyim, Kaliforniya'yı ziyaret edecekti. Kendi açıklamaları bu ziyaretin sebebi önümüzdeki referandumda evet verilmesi için propaganda. Bunu biz söylemiyoruz, kendileri söylüyorlar. Bu AKP'nin 2008'de çıkarttığı yasaya aykırı. Yani yurt dışında Türk vatandaşlarına propaganda yapılamaz. Seçim propagandası yapılamaz. Bu yasayı kendileri deldiler ve bizler bu eski Aile Bakanı'na sorular sormak için kendisini ziyaret ettik. Bu programın orijinal yapıldığı yerde, otelde. Fakat halka açık bir davet olmasına rağmen halkından kaçan bir bakanla, eski bakanla karşı karşıyayız. Yeni lokasyona alınmış, oraya da geldik. Sorularımızı kendisine iletmek istedik fakat kendisi burada değil. Sorularımız neydi derseniz, burada arkadaşlarımız var, ben onlar adına konuşuyor olacaktım. Bir tanesi devletin parasıyla, diğer partiler bu kaynakları kullanmadan propaganda yapamazken devlet kaynaklarını kullanarak burada olması etik bulunuyor mu? Sorulardan bir tanesiydi. Bir başka soru, dünyanın en fakir 10 ülkesi parlamenter sistemden başkanlık sistemine geçmiş ülkeler. Türkiye neden bu sistemi kendisine adapte etmek istesin? Bunu biz mantıklı bulmadık. Bunu soracaktık. Kaçırdığımız ne var? Türkiye'de Aile Bakanı olduğu dönemde Sema Hanım'ın 11 çocuklu 57 yaşında bir annenin sokakta cesedinin bir hafta bekletildiği bir ülke Türkiye. O dönemde Sema Hanım ne yaptı, Doktor Sema Hanım bakan olduğu dönemde? Bunu soracaktık kendisine. Bir de 45 çocuğun, erkek çocuğun tecavüz edildiği dönemde Ensar Vakfı ile ilgili bir kereden bir şey olmaz yorumunu yapmıştı. Bu yorumu aşmasını rica edecektik. Yani kaç kereden acaba tecavüz sorun olur bir kereden olmuyorsa? Bu ve buna benzer sorularımız vardı. Kendisini bulamadık. Biz bu sorularımızı kamuoyunun dikkatine sunuyoruz. Arkadaşlarımız var burada. ve hepinize geldiğiniz için teşekkür ediyorum.